Hello, Dr. Vels here. In this video I'm going to show you my end-fed half-wave antenna for the 7 MHz band, 40 meters. It runs from one end of my garage down the garden and then is supported at the other end of the garden by a wooden post that I have screwed to the rear of my garden shed. The post is partially hidden by a large sycamore tree. I have used garden twine threaded through a hole in the top of the post. There is a weight on one end of the twine and the other end is tied to an old shirt button, and the antenna wire is threaded through the other hole in the shirt button and twisted back on itself. This allows for the wire length to be adjusted. The folded back section of the wire does not affect the performance of the antenna too much and can be left as it is. In these pictures the wire is 2.7 meters above the ground level. This is my 49:1 transformer wrapped in self-amalgamating tape. There is a 100 picofarad 630 volt polystyrene capacitor across the coaxial connection, although I do want to change that to a 5000 volt ceramic capacitor when I have the chance to do so. And this is the common mode choke, which is around 8 turns of the RG58 coaxial cable FT240-43 toroidal core. Then that feeds into the house. Later on, after having a few problems with the garden twine, I bought some of this fishing wire, which is very strong. I bought it from a local supplier. Not too much money for a decent reel of the stuff. It's slightly less visible. I've moved the post to the side of the shed so that I can get the wire further away from the neighbours' gardens, and I have increased the height to 3 meters for a little more distance from people in the neighbouring gardens as well. This enables me to use more transmit power. There is a screw in the top of the post where the nylon goes round, and then that's weighted at the bottom. I have screwed small eyes into the post to stop the nylon blowing about all over the place in the wind. There is the weight that I picked up from a local junk shop. Not sure what it actually is. Looks like it could be some kind of upholstering tool, but it works quite well at keeping the wire relatively taut. It is amazing how much tension there is in the wire and how much force this imposes on the post and other supporting structures. It has survived many gales and lots of harsh weather, so is not too bad at all. And here is a quick look at the SWR plot on the Nano VNA, and you can see that around the 7 MHz band the SWR is relatively low, and then you can see a strange dip below the 7 MHz band. I don't quite understand that, and one towards 3.5 MHz, which is also odd, but you can also see the dips around 14.2, 21.3 and 28.4 MHz. So that's pretty good. With a little tuning, it can also be used on 10.1, 18.1 and 24.9 MHz. Well within the capabilities of the fairly pathetic internal tuner on the Yaesu FT991A. Well, I hope you found that interesting and inspirational, and I hope that you get to try an end-fed half-wave for yourself. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.